Asahi High? I'm probably gonna lose this. Low-key.
注目の一番人気11番グラスワンダー
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。来年のクラシック路線を見据えて力を示してほしいですね。
10番
Now let me troll a little bit, okay? Let me troll a little bit.
11番グラスワンダー
Anshin Racecourse playing late and closer, staying at the back, so I get separated from like the 13 people in the front. And then I begin to overtake from the outside on the final corner. I get swung out in the outside and then I just delete them. Right down the home stretch. Go, 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 go. Grass Wonder is closing in. Grass Wonder is closing in. Grass Wonder. Grass. GG. GG. Plan. Actually, the only way to break through that, I think. No, the thing is, they don't have enough speed and they're just cluttered up in the front. And so, naturally, the front of the pack is going to just be bunched up together. And then the front runners are going to slow down. It's going to block everybody like a wave. If you play end closer, and then your Grass Wonder will know that, oh, when I'm going on the uphill, I can kind of overtake there. And so, she's going to attempt to overtake. And so she's gonna be on the outside because there's only 2 end closers. Like, very empty fronts, you can just go front. But if the front is like 7 people, the second you late start, it's really, really risky. Ryan, just for every Uma, it's basically just front. Go front, go front. And then, unless you see like 7 people in front. 7 people in front, then you have to think of then either you join them and risk that not getting late start, and you just have to get lucky, bro. Just get lucky. The front F does not matter at all, ever. Yeah, it's just a wit. And even if it affects wit, it doesn't affect skill activation chance, and so it's basically a nothing burger. Distance aptitude gives speed, so it's the most important. You don't have to care about the other two. The other two, on turf, like turf or dirt, you know, like the surface aptitude, right? It matters only on sprint races. So sprint races, turf S roughly equals to sprint S, but then in anywhere else, you want distance S much, much more. Narita not especially good for the CM, but you could totally play her if you like her. I'm not a person to tell people not to play a certain character because they are bad. I'm not a meta slave. I know about a meta, but I don't care about the meta. That's just me. Okay. For my opinion on curvature is that it's kind of in a place where everybody is kind of expected to have it. It's not a super good skill because it's like under 1.8 second, right? It's not like super good, super ahead. But then everybody, when crossing the first corner, is going to proc Professor of Curvature. This is kind of expected. And so if you don't have at least corner adapts, you're going to lose out on that distance that you might have gotten, or you're risking to get overtaken by other people. This is what I think of when I evaluate skills, right? How does it interact with the other people in your course? I don't just think about the effect itself, because the effect itself is very simple. It's just numbers. But then where does it activate? Is it good? Is it random? Is it consistent? Is it can it be manipulated? That's what I think about when I like look at skills. No, you don't want to throw your position ever. Okay? Even if Air Group's unique skill is 5 seconds, 0.35, you don't ever want to throw away your position deliberately just to proc a unique skill. Yeah, don't worry. Like right now you're talking to the person who makes long aptitude G from G to S and then also grinds for fast learner in the same run to get Vivas to win Ari Makina. You're talking to the person that does G to S plus fast learner. Daily entries you get for CM. 4 tickets of 20. Use up all 4 tickets and use like run like 20. At the end of like the 4 days, you're gonna get like 80 and then you're gonna get win rate. I'm playing Grass Wonder. I can totally go like an extra 2 debuffers. Grass Wonder does not have middle game skills. She does not have... her unique skill is quite awkward, being you need to overtake from 5th to 4th or like further back even. and so she works much better on an end closer. The current strongest Uma in this champions meeting is kind of Gold Chip, because Gold Chip has a very consistent middle game activation. And so, if I run a comp with double debuffers, and then I meet into two other players that run Golshi debuffer, at least one Golshi and at least one debuffer, my Grass Wonder is going to be at, assuming that they run the second Phase Chaser, my Grass Wonder is going to be at 3rd place if I run two debuffers for Grass Wonder. And so, either I make like a pace setter for Grass Wonder, and I abuse Harurara mechanic to shorten like the late surger. Like the late surger does not have a second gold recovery skill, so I need to somehow get like enough stamina. So I run Urara, so I pace down everyone, and so to deliberately try to lower Grass Wonder's stamina usage. And then Grass Wonder runs late surger. Her gold skill on your left is a 360 skill points gambling machine, and so I can't rely on it for consistency. And so I won't rely on it for consistency. In the home stretch, since Gold Chip is an end closer, and Gold Chip is my biggest weakness right now, Gold Chip is going to be like faster than me, purely based off of raw speed. And also Gold Chip has like a strong middle game skill, 6 seconds of 0.25. Gold Chip is going to attempt to overtake me in the middle game already. And so Grass Wonder has the buff of her middle game, but then she has to try to stay in like 5th to 6th place when she's entering the late game. Stay around the Pace Chaser pack. Hopefully, creep up the Pace Chaser pack just like the other Golshis. Because in Tour Champions meeting, the people that are playing are mostly going to be playing Pace Chasers. And some people, some knowers, some meta goers are going to play Gold Chips and debuffers. I have to find a way to get my Grass Wonder into position where she can proc her unique skill, so a late surger speed modifier is going to be able to 1v1 a Gold Chip with an end closer speed multiplier. Meanwhile, the front runners and pace chasers have to maintain their front and pace position, and so to enable my Grass Wonder to overtake from 5th to 4th place. And if my opponents don't play at least 2 to 3 pace chasers, my Grass Wonder basically gets fucked, and so I just have to outspeed or out overtake the Gold Chips and put myself into a position where the Gold Chips are supposed to be. And so when I'm entering the 3rd corner, my Grass Wonder is supposed to be on the outside range, and I have to block the Gold Chip from creeping up behind me, and so I have to control them. So Grass Wonder is right in front of Gold Chip, and so they can't directly overtake me unless they walk over my dead body. Are you guys following me? IMO Pulse? Okay, Behold is fine because it's procs earlier. Pulse is... yeah, Pulse is also fine. Pulse is very strong. I just don't like to use Augury, Rudolph as parents because they have pace A, they have long A. I want to 100% put my focus on to medium S and like getting medium sparks as much as possible rather than trying to go for a unique skill, as like that doesn't help me with fighting for a position. The entire lobby, everybody else in the lobby knows about that as well. And so they are going to do the same thing as you, which is to try to fight for that position. And so I was thinking, do I have to talk about, yo, actually the entire lobby knows what you're knowing right now. And so they will also fight for 1st to 5th place. And like 3rd to 5th place particularly. You're watching the correct YouTuber right now, so it's fine. Yeah, I think I'm overestimating the lobby. So I just thought, okay, never mind. Let me just leave it out. Nobody contests 3rd place and you trigger all the skills. Basically, yeah, basically. So you have max speed and stamina, correct acceleration, distance S, then you win. Once Saiyans guy comes, frontrunners become like instantly shoot to S tier. All frontrunners. No, not really all frontrunners, but like frontrunners just become good. Medium S. You just need to get... I want to say that you just need to get lucky, but then you want as many medium sparks as possible on both sides of your parents. So take a look at my sparks, right? This is unfortunately late surger, but then medium, 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 medium. So I'm trying to stack as many medium sparks into my build as possible, so to increase the chances of me getting medium S. So it's like a deliberate choice. Yo, I want this thing, so I go for it. Thank you all for joining the stream, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, guys.